Etie for me mo bibi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. Say na watchu we mu me de the stories be ebremo. Now, one of the stories the Chief Justice make us na watchu etwem no because we've entered a new week. It's a happy new week. One of the stories say Chief Justice troll letter ama President Akufo Addo say one for 5 new judges in the Supreme Court. Ghana for antias in the first place. Me as Chief Justice and then ejuma no. And then ejuma say one no be selecting Nkrofobia Carter President say President in fa Nkrofo no Embra Supreme Court and can ejuma ho. Aside that no, Ghana is just a country of 30 million. And the Supreme Court already know they have about 16 judges. Oshe other countries now, most often like America, our population over 300 million. Now so our Supreme Court judges 9 pay. A lot of countries bebre now we also saying Ghana no. Sa our Supreme Court judges na 9. Ghana nkwa President Akufo Addo ne bebre wa ba be increase no ako 16. Na osanso ka trend say one sanso fa 5 meka ho dia. Yenim send Ghana for bebre so NJ some of the judges ND at yes. So a lot of people thought that there's some form of ulterior motive. Now the Chief Justice has explained the reason why she wrote that letter to the president. It was we deal with over 180 cases a month. Chief Justice justifies request for more Supreme Court judges. Into Chief Justice in some wakan or say, oh, omo dealing with cases no bebre. Cases omo dealing with bebre a month. Omo nya cases be 180. Tite se cases no kra bro omo judges no eso. Inti se judges ne doso a ebema cases na yeden a contem na Ghana for yan so na ya na complain say asem ekokoto Supreme Court a enye yendi ne ntem enye yenyese omo ye na yedi ne ntem nso a yesi bui. Now we say Chief Justice Getri Tukono has once again justified her proposal for an increase in the number of judges at the Supreme Court. In a letter addressed to the president, she highlighted the pressing need for this increase, stating, in view of the reality of the court's workload and output and the need for the court to appropriately serve the justice needs of the nation. She further explained the current working conditions of the Supreme Court of Ghana, which operates 3 days a week in alternating weeks to manage its workload. Into since it's a Supreme Court in Ghana, omuye juma 3 days a week. Em say first no mu nye juma sa. First na Supreme Court nye juma sa, but sisi ano e juma ne dosu nti omuye juma 3 days a week. Also 2 days are used for panel sitting and 1 day for sitting of a single judge. The Supreme Court of Ghana therefore sits 12 times a month. In every month, no Supreme Court etena case so 12 times. On any given day of sitting, the court deals with a minimum of 15 cases, and so works on not fewer than 45 matters in a week, or approximately 180 matters in a month. Inti utie in semwa woka or say busumi baako biano Supreme Court ebetena se 12 times na keni kwanse esa na omuwia minimum omendi case bia kra no na to say 15 cases. The Supreme Court etena se once when the case biano on any day bia wo betena se biano 1 day omotena case 1 day omotena se a omendi case bia krana na enye 15 cases. Nti at least 12 times in a month no anytime I betena se bia 15 cases. What I say? Nti in a week no na treso mo di 45 cases and 45 matters. Nti in a month send America no 180 matters in a month. She elaborated. She warned of the consequences of not increasing the number of judges, which would lead to delayed decision making and delivery. Jasemo can say yampe na say yan increase the number of judges ewo the Supreme Court ya hwe ne ya Ghana for bebre na ye case ebe delay nti ye case sha say delay na ye fechi na ye say ye be complain and ye ya asemu ene de ya ye genjirenji ye ya ye genjirenji omo de omu ni asem bi akafa ho ye ne ye pe aje she expressed her concern over the potential situation where justices of the Supreme Court could have to sit every week, participate in multiple panels, and triple the number of hearings, only to end the year with the same backlog of cases, as was the case in July 2021. Or say sometimes judges need to make double cases. Ebia say also mu di case back to me na so di case mienu because opese backlog no cases are ewo ho bebre no ye bogu like and say ye bogu but ye kodi asem ne di asem ne kokogu nanso cases na ba bedo so ama omubeku ho aye bibia awie ne na still cases ne bebre wechi ase de wo mundi case bia enti no see the more judges eba beka ho a ade ebebo omo what you say ebi mu nso bre o hwe obi a day wakotena se no wodi 15 cases a day odi 180 cases a month ade bia ne bakro no ebre wom o mebre judges no so mu di case ni kwan so mo bre ati asenti no o hwa ne letter of justification no eno ena trese any this is the letter of justification a chief justice no etroye or say at the end of the 2019-20 legal year, the Supreme Court of Ghana had 18 judges. At the end of the 2020-21 legal year, the Supreme Court of Ghana had 16 judges. At the end of 2021-2022 legal year, the Supreme Court of Ghana had 14 judges. At the end of 2022-2023, the Supreme Court of Ghana had 12 judges. The number has now been increased to 15. Constitution of the Supreme Court of Ghana. So she went on to talk about the constitution, to explain and all that. Now, this is what I'm going to say. I like the fact that the Chief Justice is going out of her way to issue a full statement to sort of explain, okay, or share details now, whatever, the details of the cases, okay, because this is her explanation. Oh yeah, I mean cases no any chieftaincy appeals or the breakdown about and so criminal appeals and all that. She's trying her best to explain to Ghanaians what you say. So for me, I like the fact that she's more like trying to be accountable, or even if it's not accountability krana or treachery say mo magana fu say oh enye adwenbone so and ye request say President Akufo Addo fa more judges embra. Okay, she's trying to do that and trying to explain. But as to whether the explanation will be taken by Ghanaians, Ghana for beji dino, it is a different matter. Now say Ghana for anji explanation and tomorrow, who do we blame? Personally, I don't blame Ghanaians. I don't blame Ghanaians. I blame the judges themselves. Yes. The only reason why Ghana for a lot of people are speaking against this and they say, we have lost trust in the judges and the Supreme Court. I am not the one who is even going to say it. Me, I've not done any events and research. I've not done any reports on it. So I am not even the one who is going to say it. Afrobarometer reports, the new Afrobarometer report, that's what they are saying. I'm going to say a all-time low. All-time low. Ghana for CC and the feel all-time low when it comes to the Supreme Court, when it comes to the EC and the police. But now we are talking about the Supreme Court, so let's take the almost say a all-time low. Inti enya me na meka. Ati asiye. Nanke ya say Supreme Court no and our judges no omwe di cases finchim senya Ghana for susu say case we di mwe di ni ye. And all the other cases and Nanka Ghana for feel say most Supreme Court you are not going to be on the side of government, because let us be real, some of the cases clearly they were just on the side of the government. Let us be real. Look at what happened during the e-levy. Look at what happened. Kenya. Go and see how the Supreme Court were on the side of the citizens. But our Supreme Court, I'm sorry, there are a lot of cases, they didn't do that. But at the end of the day, they didn't see it. But nanka with the case, na Ghana for who say yes, Supreme Court we there, mo the case ama Ghana for. Nanka say mo ba request see e manka Ghana for kan e beka so no kware because send mo the case ye no. Say mo say mo pay more people na mo the cases there. Ye ma mo say more people no. Ghana for nanka e beka sama mo. Me boa mo nka ntre me say me boa. And so the reason why Ghanaians are speaking against this, no, it is not the explanation you bring. And yet, never ma Ghana for who say, oh, that be Ghana for or margin premeditated mentality. Ya Ghana for baby na for margin de da. Ati say, internet, it is up to you. I don't know, but Montreal your comment box ni mo. That's it.